How does someone go from being broke to building a real estate empire with tax deed properties? It wasn't easy, but it was worth it. Today, I'm sharing my personal journey, from my first tax deed auction to becoming a real estate tycoon. I'll walk you through the lessons I've learned, the mistakes I've made, and the strategies that changed my life. If I can do it, so can you. My journey didn't start with luxury cars or massive wealth. It started with a pile of unpaid bills and no clear way out. I knew I needed a game changer. That's when I stumbled upon tax deed properties. The idea of buying properties for pennies on the dollar seemed too good to be true, but I was desperate to give it a shot. I had no prior real estate experience and barely any money to invest. All I had was determination and a willingness to learn. My first tax deed auction was intimidating. I remember sitting in a crowded room surrounded by seasoned investors. I had done my research, or so I thought, but I quickly realized how unprepared I was. Mistake number 1, overbidding on my first property. I got caught up in the excitement and paid more than I should have for a property. It taught me a critical lesson: stick to your budget. Mistake number 2, not understanding liens. I didn't know that not all liens get wiped out in a tax deed sale. That oversight cost me extra money. The victory. Despite my mistakes, I ended up with my first property, a small, run-down house that I bought for $6,000. After the auction, the real work began. This is where most people get discouraged, but for me, it was the turning point. Renovating the property. The house was in bad shape. I had to invest another $15,000 in repairs, but I learned to manage costs and hire affordable contractors. Mistake number 3, underestimating time. I thought the renovations would take 2 months, but it ended up taking 5. That delay taught me the importance of realistic timelines. The big payoff. After 6 months, I sold the property for $50,000. It wasn't a fortune, but it was the first step toward my financial freedom. Once I saw what was possible, I reinvested the profits into more tax deed properties. Here's how I scaled my business. Reinvesting profits. Every time I sold a property, I used the profits to buy 2 more. I focused on smaller, undervalued homes that other investors overlooked. Building a team. I couldn't do it all alone. I hired a property manager and a trusted contractor to streamline the process. Mastering research. I learned how to use public records, property maps, and zoning information to identify hidden gems. Visual, a computer screen showing online research tools, creating passive income. Eventually, I transitioned from flipping properties to renting them out. This provided a steady income stream. Looking back, there are a few key lessons that made all the difference in my journey. Patience pays off. Success doesn't happen overnight. Each property taught me something new. Education is everything. The more I learned about tax deed auctions, the better my results became. Don't fear mistakes. Every mistake I made was an opportunity to improve. Take calculated risks. Investing in tax deed properties isn't risk-free, but with research and strategy, the rewards outweigh the risks. If someone told me years ago that I'd go from broke to building a real estate empire, I wouldn't have believed them. But here I am, proof that it's possible. Tax deed properties changed my life, and they can change yours too. If you're ready to start your journey, leave a comment below, and let's discuss how to get started. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for more tips on building wealth through real estate. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.